Have you ever just had the longest of days and you say to yourself, oh, I just wish I could just sit down and eat some pizza, but I can't because I'm on a diet? Well, gone are the days, because now you're on Weight Watchers and you can eat a pizza at night. What? I know. Too good to be true. Well, I'm about to show you how to make 2-ingredient dough, which is the game changer of Weight Watchers Freestyle. And I'm going to show you how you can eat a half of a pizza, a whole pizza. Half of that for a meal every single day if you wanted to. So watch how I make this homemade pizza. Also, if you're not on Weight Watchers, this is a really healthy, easy recipe that you can make dough out of literally 2 ingredients. And it's an awesome staple to have in your kitchen, to know in the back of your mind, to pull out if you need a magic trick in front of your children one day. So I'll show you how to make my favorite pizza, which is a prosciutto and arugula and egg pizza. Oh, I know. Too good to be true, I know. Pardon the breast milk in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna use prosciutto. 1/4 of this container is 2 points. And usually I use about half of this for the pizza. Arugula, must have. I love this light mozzarella. Any kind of light cheese or fat-free cheese, just scan it. Just use the barcode and literally scan it in the grocery store. It's 1 point for 1 ounce. I'm gonna use this Trader Joe's pizza sauce. I believe that's it. I'm gonna get my self-rising flour for the dough. So this is the best. It's just this gold metal, like this old-timey self-rising flour. The self-rising is a pretty key piece. So all you need is this and the ingredient of the decade with Weight Watchers Freestyle. Non-fat Greek yogurt. All you do on Weight Watchers, see I've got my app open right now. I'm gonna press this scan button and I scan the barcode of this. So here we go. So 1 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt equals 0 points. All you do is mix 1 cup of this with 1 cup of flour. So let me scan the flour now. And 1 cup of flour, 1/4 a cup of flour is 3 points. I've been making some bomb recipes because this legitimately tastes like actual dough, actual bread. It's incredible that it's these 2 ingredients and that the point value is so low because I don't feel deprived. I was really worried about Freestyle and how the differences were gonna work or not work for me because Weight Watchers was hugely successful for me before. But I am telling you, there are parts of this Freestyle program that I'm loving, and this is one of them. So you're gonna have to make sure that your hands are super floured. So you're gonna keep putting this on your hands like when you're baking. And also I'm gonna put it onto a pizza stone directly. And you're gonna wanna make sure this is good and floured as well as your rolling pin. Because if you've ever worked with dough before, like making bread or anything else like I have, you have to do that with any sort of dough that you're making. So this is no exception. I am gonna use a measuring cup to do this. A lot of times I don't measure my recipes, but because I'm trying to show you guys how to make this recipe with exact measurements, and because anytime you're dealing with like baking, it's good to measure out. So 1 cup of flour. I'm gonna put it straight into this white bowl. And I'm gonna start mixing it together. You know what is the most important thing? Life, being happy. If you're on a diet right now and you are not happy or you feel miserable, I highly encourage you, get off that diet, because life, you only get 1 life, and living your life happy is the most important thing. And I just cannot say enough about that. And that's why I love Weight Watchers. I don't feel deprived. I feel like I can treat myself. I just really feel like good and full all the time. And it elevates my life in the most incredible way. No diet has ever done that to me before. It truly makes me feel so much better about everything. And being able to do that and not deprive myself, it's just incredible. Zero sponsor. Weight Watchers, if you want to sponsor me, here I am. Here I am. Okay, so I'm now putting non-fat Greek yogurt in. Just start mixing together. As you can see, it starts to immediately make a dough-like consistency. All I needed that for was, I would say, maybe a minute at the most. Make sure that your hands are still good and floured, especially for this next part. So, knead it in the bowl until it looks like dough. And then you'll transfer it straight onto your pizza dish. Really make sure that that's good and floured. You don't want that to stick. Okay. You can roll it in a ball. You can do whatever suits your fancy. I like to take a rolling pin. You can definitely do this with your hands. And just roll it out into a pizza crust. Keep reflouring this so it doesn't stick. You get the drill. I have the dough entirely rolled out. Next, I'm gonna go in with the pizza sauce. So let's just scan the point value. So we've got our Weight Watchers app open. I scan it and it's 1 point for 1/4 of a cup. So I overestimated it in my recipe. I think I did 3/4 of a cup. Realistically, I'm only gonna use about 1/2 cup of this. Probably not even that. I just turned my oven on 400 and I am now scooping out. I usually just like do it by the spoonful. Go straight onto the pizza. And then just spread it around. So you want to spread that all the way to the edges. A lot of people ask me like, oh my gosh, I just went way over my points. Like, what do I do? And they ask me if I go over my points. Absolutely. I have gone over points before. You just have those days, like on any diet, even a diet that's really easy like Weight Watchers. And you know what my motto for that is? Today is a new day. You got a whole new set of points and it's a whole new day. So don't beat yourself up and jump off the wagon. It's not like a Whole30 or a paleo where it's like, oh, you gotta reset everything. This is a lifestyle change that actually is a lifestyle change. That's a sustainable lifestyle change because you can eat pizza, like what the heck. Okay, so I've got all of that pizza sauce on there. Next I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna do one thin layer of the mozzarella. It's just from Trader Joe's, but I'm sure they have an equivalent at a lot of other grocery stores as well. Just light or fat-free is always a great option. And now I'm gonna put the prosciutto on the pizza. It is a really salty meat and I just feel like it really adds so much. Some people like to kind of ball it up. I kind of like to do it in strips like that. Your personal preference. Even if you want to cut it into tiny little pieces, however you want to put it on there, it's going to taste the same, but it's totally your personal preference. I love to add vegetables to anything Weight Watchers because they're 0 points. I really love arugula, and I use arugula to bulk up a lot of things. I say bulk up, like just make it seem like there's more food for less points. So I'm just gonna sprinkle this arugula all over this pizza. That's not adding any points, so you can go crazy. Also, I mean, if you want to make this a chicken pizza, chicken's no points. So like go for chicken, and that's gonna save you some points. Or like bulk it up with some mushrooms, which are kind of meaty. You can really, like, the sky's the limit with these. Just sprinkle just a tiny bit, like not even an ounce of mozzarella on top. I just feel like it kind of holds it all in for the finishing touch. So there is a lot of controversy about putting an egg on a pizza, but I'm gonna get real with you. I could eat an egg on just about anything in the whole entire world, and eggs are 0 points on freestyle. So I'm gonna crack 2 eggs right over the top of this pizza. Then I'm just gonna throw in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes, and it's gonna blow your mind. It literally makes it feel like so much food. OMG. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, I am now gonna cook it for 20 minutes. I'm gonna clean up my kitchen while this is cooking, and then I'm gonna show it to you when it comes out of the oven. Because also, like I said, Weight Watchers, I don't know what it is about it, but it elevates my life to such an incredible level. And like, I keep my house cleaner. Like, I feel like I'm a better mom, I'm a better wife, like I'm a better businesswoman. I'm able to really just live my life so much different because I feel so good. And I feel zero like I'm on a diet. So I checked it after 20 minutes and it needed a little bit longer. So put it in for 5 more minutes. The egg is not still quite done, so I'm just gonna hit it with a broil. I'm gonna get those eggs a little bit more cooked. Okay, you wanna see real mom life? I got on a call, then my baby started crying, and I left the pizza with the broiler on in the oven, and I forgot about it. I've eaten this about 4 or 5 times, so I literally know it's the most beautiful and incredible thing in the world. But today, to finish this video, unfortunately, this is what you're gonna see, because this is real life. Yes, my friends, this is what happens when you leave a pizza in the oven for too long. So this half is gonna be fine to eat. Even burnt, this is literally the most incredible thing I've ever eaten in my life. I almost think it tastes better than regular pizza. It is so good, so satisfying. Can't believe I can eat this on a diet. Literally every night you could eat this, because all you have to do is stay under your points on Weight Watchers. It's insane. So I'm gonna finish my half burnt pizza, but I'll leave the recipe below. Keep following along with this content and let me know what recipes you want me to recreate for you next.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that pizza segment.
My God. Well, okay, mom life, okay? Have you ever left something in a dang oven and it burnt? Yes.
It was
relatable. We're relatable.
It was good. It was a little crunchy. So
okay, FedEx man, my boyfriend.
Mal's boyfriend's here to deliver a package.
Ooh, it's from Biaba. What? Sorry, I was putting the necklace on and I ran out here. I'm just so excited for the holidays. Actually, because Lauren gave me some joy oil, whatever. And I feel like it makes me extra joyful.
I wanted to take this time before I was so rudely interrupted and talk about my new hairstyle.
Don't say I was rudely interrupted.
Go away! It's a little comb over. Mal fixed it to hide my receding hairline. Don't know how it's gonna go. My hair is very still Lord Farquaad-esque. I miss when I had my buzz haircut, but I looked like I was about to kill somebody, so not very conducive to much of anything. But it felt good and it was easy to maintain. What you got there?
OMG, best surprise ever. This is, I think, the up and down high chair from Biaba. So y'all know I've been cooking the heck out of some baby food from that Biaba machine that I got like a couple months ago. How precious. It's coming into holiday, which means we are doing tons of content. Also, we are doing Vlogmas this year, which reminds me, if you don't subscribe to my channel, please subscribe down there in the bottom corner. We do all kinds of different types of videos. Speaking of a different type of video, you should put the video that you did for my dad at the end of this vlog. Because Kyle did this really cool video for my dad. My dad climbs mountains. He just summited Mount Everest. He climbed Mount Everest twice. It's really cool. When he was 60, he was like, I'm gonna live my life big and I'm gonna summit all these mountains. So Kyle put together a video for him because he does a lot of like speaking engagements now and little news segments and stuff. And so it's like a 2-minute video. We'll include it at the end here. I'm really proud of Kyle because Kyle is all self-taught. He shot it and edited it all himself. So yeah, it's a pretty cool vid. Check it out.
Keep on going.
Yeah,
about
okay,
me.
That's all I got.
determine what makes you happy. And don't let anybody else define your own happiness. Right? Is that an amen?
So what made you want to start climbing mountains in the first place?
I turned 60. I don't know.
Okay.
I wanted his name to be Edmund.
Oh, you never told anyone that.
I did. He was born when we were on Everest. You get knocked down in life, get back up. You know, I like doing the stairwells and high rises, but you know, there's just something about you draw energy from nature, from being outside. The bad weather, it's all part of it.